Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Lawrenceville, Georgia, as we complete the Grizzly Classic with a very familiar foe from Rio Grande. We're joined now by our Grizzly of the Day, presented by Jet's Pizza on Sugarloaf Parkway. It's my good friend, Brooke Parker. Brooke,
nice to be here.
You're starting to make this a regular occurrence here as we dive into the highlights here. Talk to me about this team in the dugout, in the locker room. What's being said, and what's the difference between losing to this Rio team on Friday, 6-3, and then sweeping just our fourth opponent of the year on Sunday?
Well, our team has, a lot of energy now. Like, today, Coach Kat came in with some gum wrappers, and she was like, write something you're going to do extra of today, and we taped them in the dugout.
Extra
and we
gum.
had reminders.
I get it. That's good.
Yeah, we're a little extra, but, no, we're all just confident with each other. Like, we trust each other on the field, and we're just pumped up to keep winning and stuff. And the team that came on Friday versus the team that was there today were two different teams.
It showed on the field, too, as well. A 6 spot goes up in the bottom of the fourth, and it really put some pressure on Rio Grande to try to produce some offense. They could, and Alexa Good goes to complete game victory in game number 1, installing the 8-run eliminator. And then we turn things over to game number 2. Now, I've noticed recently, too, when the lineup card comes out, it says DP next to BP. And so what's it like just being the DP?
Oh, it's so nice.
It's the best job, isn't it?
It is. It's so much fun because you're still in the game, you're engaged, and you're helping the team out. But then you get to watch everything that happens in the field when your team goes out there, so it's kind of fun.
And it's not just your stat line on a day, which is 2 for 5 and good enough in its own regards, but 4 quality at-bats out of the 5 total plate appearances for you. And for the 7th time this season, I'm not making this up, the 7th time this season, the Grizzlies win in walk-off fashion. How in the world, when things go poorly and the other team ties it up late, for you guys to still have that continuity that we're going to win in walk-off fashion?
But we don't want to lose. We don't want to lose, and we're tired of losing.
And so an intentional walk sets up the bases loaded, sets up your at-bat. You did this earlier this year versus Lindsey Wilson. Have you ever had a walk-off base hit in your career, ever, at any level?
Not that I can think of, not until Lindsey Wilson.
And so tell me the difference, because it's a different you inside that batter's box today. What's the emotion like against Lindsey Wilson trying to get a walk-off and then already having one under your belt and trying to do it today versus Rio?
Well, the first walk-off against Lindsey Wilson was the beginning of the season. We were all freshly, nervous. It was the first day we were playing. No one knew what was going to happen. I didn't know what was going to happen when I was hitting. And then today I had a very different mindset because I was not going to let myself strike out.
And, Coach Kat, gritty, not pretty. It's part of the process. And the mentality that you had, you fouled off 5 or 6 pitches to get that 2-2 count and then beautifully put that ball in right field. I even saw in the highlights there, you were clapping as soon as it hit the bat. You knew this ball game was over. What's that do for this team? How is it infectious? And I believe you foreshadowed this, too, as well. You said that by the end of the year, everyone was going to have a walk-off base hit.
I mean, you see how energetic the team gets after we hit a walk-off. Everybody wants that feeling. Yes, I'm glad I got it today, but what if Jane would have had the chance? That would have been the 7th different Grizzly to get a walk-off this season, and that's amazing.
And so the Grizzlies are starting to turn the corner now 19-11 on the season. I asked earlier on Friday with AG, is this team starting to figure it out here?
Oh, yeah. We know our path now. We know what we need to do in the postseason.
Just hold on to the 7th and win and walk off. That's the path.
Yeah, just winning a walk off every time. Everybody's going to get one.
Well, it's certainly entertaining for us, and the glory goes to the Grizzlies. Just our 4th doubleheader sweep this season. We haven't had too many of those opportunities, but what does a sweep mean to this team?
We won both games. And we're that much closer to winning the next one.
And so a gritty but not pretty performance for you in that last at-bat for the Grizzlies. We get the sweep. We bust out the brooms. We finished a great weekend. Finishing some shout-outs here. This is
okay.
Don't run out. I mean, you could have 3, 4, 5 walk-off hits by the end of this season.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to shout out my parents again because they're always supporting me. They're always here, always doing everything for me. I'm going to shout out my boyfriend, Chase, because I did not shout him out the last time accidentally. My best friends, my teammates, my coaches, you guys, trainers, the whole staff.
Brooke, congratulations.
Thank you.
Hopefully more walk-off hits are coming for you this year.
I hope so.
That'll do it for us here in Lawrenceville, Georgia. GDC completes this sweep over Rio Grande by final scores of 9-1 and 4-3.